The construction of Dubai's Expo 2020 site will be completed by October 2019, according to the latest report on preparations for the prestigious event. According to local reports, a progress update on Dubai Expo 2020 stated that site readiness activity will commence on the Dubai Trade Centre Jebel Ali site early next year, with officials confirming plans to extend the Red Line of Dubai Metro and to launch zero-emission bus services. The 438-hectare site that includes a dedicated gated 150-hectare expo area and a surrounding residential, hospitality and logistics zone will play host to the 25 million visitors expected at the expo, running from October 20, 2020 to April 10, 2021. Plans have been drafted with a target date for all major construction activities to be completed on site by October 2019, allowing for a full year of testing across networks, systems and technologies. Expo Village, a residential community development providing housing facilities for staff from participating countries, will target completion by 2018, following which pavilion construction activities will start. A comprehensive visitor management study has been undertaken around the hosting. At its peak, the exhibition site is designed to accommodate up to 300,000 visitors, with average weekday attendance expected at 150,000. In the next 6 years, over 275,000 jobs are estimated to be created across the region to service the expo. Preliminary estimates indicate that the economic impact generated by the expo between now and 2021 will be approximately $24.5 billion. Dubai International emerged as the world's busiest airport for international passenger traffic during the first quarter of this year, with over 18 million passengers travelling through the airport over the period. The airport, which is home to Emirates Airline, took the lead over London Heathrow in the first 2 months of the year as the world's busiest airport for international passenger traffic, with London Heathrow having just over 16 million passengers pass through it during the same period. Over 6.2 million passengers used Dubai International in March, up 7.5% from the 5.8 million passengers in the comparative period last year, while London Heathrow saw a 2.8% decline over the same period. It is the third time in 4 months that Dubai International has recorded monthly traffic higher than 6 million, according to Dubai Airports. The Indian subcontinent once again registered the highest passenger number growth in March. Australasia was the fastest expanding market in terms of percentage growth, up 21.9%, which Dubai Airports attributed to the Emirates Qantas partnership that began a year ago. India was the top destination in March, followed by Saudi Arabia and then the UK. DP World Limited has announced at its annual general meeting that it has handled 14.3 million 20-foot equivalent units across its global portfolio of container terminals during the first quarter of 2014, with gross container volumes growing by 10.5% on a like-for-like basis. The announcement was made by DP World Chairman Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem and further went on to say that on a reported basis, gross volumes grew by 11.6% as new volumes from London Gateway and Embraer Port contributed to the portfolio, benefiting the reported numbers. According to the company, first quarter growth was largely driven by an improved performance from its Asia-Pacific, India and UAE terminals, with Europe continuing to show signs of improvement, with the UAE delivering a very strong quarter, handling 3.6 million TEU, representing growth of 17.5%. On a consolidated level, DP World's terminals handled 6.8 million TEU during the first quarter of 2014, a 12.8% improvement in like-for-like performance. On a reported level, consolidated volumes showed slightly softer growth at 9.1% due to the divestment of CT3 in March last year. And the National Bank of Abu Dhabi, the UAE's largest lender by market value, reported flat growth in first quarter net profit, beating analysts' forecasts. The bank posted a net profit of 1.41 billion dirhams in the first 3 months of 2014, the same figure as the corresponding quarter last year. The result was significantly ahead of the average forecast of analysts, who expected a net profit for the quarter of 1.2 billion dirhams. UAE banks in general have recorded impressive growth in the first quarter, continuing the trend from 2013. For NBAD, a 2.7% gain in first quarter net interest income was offset by a 4.4% year-on-year drop in non-interest income. Customer deposits rose 11.3% from the end of 2013 to 235 billion dirhams, helped by inflows from government-related entities. However, NBAD's loans and advances fell 2.9% during the first quarter to 178.5 billion dirhams at the end of March.